on the other side. Anywhere you wanna go, my friends on the other side.
Sad-looking place.
Give me whatever you want, my friends on the other side. I ain't got me, no, my friends on the other side. On the other side. And on the other side. And playing new shows with elegant clothes and the to his name. All to the town, above gather round, and the way he sang. He control his own fingers, he plays so damn fast, you'd think that he's singing himself. Those are more than the stores, he knew that he was best. And he remembered his father, he looked at the way, he got in the past. The store, like everything that is under the desk. He don't say for the riches, but that ain't anything that you saw with my pen. The other is mine, but you won't forget. My friends on the other side. Anywhere you wanna go, my friends on the other side. Whatever you want, my friends on the other side. Money and the go, my friends on the other side. The other side. On the other side. Hogsmeade. We're nearing the end of the game, boys. The final round. The end is not a diamond crown. Thoughts. Quotes. You're your clothes and you're gonna find fire and you better do it right. And then you better for a 5. 1, crucify your lover. 2, under a full moon. 3, you gotta watch his soul bleed. We'll begin. Burn like a seven waitress. Burn like a seven waitress. Well, never you.
Hogsmeade.
Hold on, I gotta hear what Ollivander says.
There's Ollivander's. I hope he can help me craft the Keeper's wand. Hello, Mr. Ollivander. I wondered if you might be able to help me with something.
Yes, Professor Fig sent an owl informing me that you'd be coming. He was a bit cryptic, said you need to have a special wand crafted, that you'd bring me the materials.
Yes, sir. I have them here.
Oh, my. How extraordinary. Remarkable design. I will be honest, I have never crafted a wand in this fashion. Repaired broken wands, of course, but this is something else entirely. Keeping me on my toes, aren't you? I think I can work with what you've brought me. Let me see what I can do. It is done. I should warn you, I've never seen a wand like this before. My suspicion, as Professor Fig implied in his letter, is that it serves a unique purpose. I doubt you shall find much use for it otherwise.
I understand. Thank you, sir.
I'm afraid you're on your own. I've ensured that we have a moment to ourselves. Oh, come, come. No need for such theatrics. In light of what Ranrock now knows, you must agree that our interests are aligned.
Our interests will never be aligned.
You would let goblins take what is rightfully ours? The final repository belongs to wizard kind. We would be fools not to work together. What's that you've got there? Might this sudden visit to the Wand Maker have something to do with our mutual pursuit?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That repository is my birthright!
Charles Rookwood wouldn't have wanted you near it.
The arrogance. Should have known better than to try and reason with a child.
Oh.
I've always said, children should be seen and not heard.
Oh, I do hope you're ready for this ass whooping.
I'll make you wish you were back at
There. Oh, I do hope you have made people. Because if not, I'm going to take a lot. Here, have fun.
That's just the beginning.
Incendiary.
And it's just you people. You not have nothing to worry about. What a wonderful thing. Very nice. Yep, but we'll get there. I need more.
Do you really think you? Let me out, so.
I'll have taken your life before you even realize you
Salute you. Yeah. See? You too can learn to feel. How cute. You think you're people. Hey, I hit you with something. You're supposed to be feeling pain. Get mommy and daddy, not take you with suffering. Yep. Hardball. That's fine by me. We can do this by hard. I like hard. No. Another execution. Fine. I'll deal with you the way I deal with all. Is it ready yet? I'm not gonna use it on you. I'm saving it for the boss. He's gonna get taught a valuable lesson in fighting a god. That's one bad guy down. I'll be taking your...
I can't believe it. Rookwood's reign is finally over. I'll need to send an Alternati right away. For now, though, I need to get back to the map chamber and tell Fig what happened.
Oh, need the map first. Be sure there's no loose ends. Right, I am recording this, right? I am.
Perhaps not the best place to be caught alone.
Hold on.
Have you seen them beyond Hogwarts update? They're living out Hogwarts games, seeing familiar faces hitting shore.
And the Chamber of Secrets, Chapter 1. The Worst Birthday. Not for the first time, an argument had broken out over breakfast at number 4, River Drive. Mr. Vernon Dursley had been woken in the early hours of the morning by a loud hooting noise from his nephew Harry's room. Third time this week, he roared across the table. If you can't control that owl, it will have to go. Harry tried, yet again, to explain. She's bored, he said. She's used to flying around outside. If I could just let her out at night. Do I look stupid? Snarled Uncle Vernon, a bit of fried egg dangling from his bushy moustache. I know what will happen if that owl's let out. He exchanged dark looks with his wife Petunia. Harry tried to argue back, but his words were drowned by a long, loud belch from the Dursley son, Dudley. I want more bacon. There's more in the frying pan, sweetums, said Aunt Petunia, turning misty eyes on her massive son. We must feed you up whilst we've got the chance. I don't like the sound of that school food. Nonsense, Petunia. I never went hungry when I was at Smeltings, said Uncle Vernon heartily. Dudley gets enough, don't you, son? Dudley, who was so large his bottom drooped over either side of the kitchen chair, grinned and turned to Harry. Pass the frying pan. You've forgotten the magic word, said Harry irritably. The effect of this simple sentence on the rest of the family was incredible. Dudley gasped and fell off his chair with a crash that shook the whole kitchen. Miss Dursley gave a small scream and clapped her hands to her mouth. Mr. Dursley jumped to his feet, the veins throbbing in his temples. I meant, please, said Harry quickly. I didn't mean, what have I told you, thundered his uncle, spraying spit over the table, about saying the M-word in our house. But how dare you threaten Dudley, roared Uncle Vernon, pounding the table with his fist. I warned you. I will not tolerate mention of your abnormality under this roof. Harry stared from his purple-faced uncle to his pale aunt,
Just the
who was
person I
trying
was
to
hoping
heave
to
Dudley
see.
to his feet. All right, said Harry, all right. Uncle Vernon sat back down,
I see
breathing
Doran
like a
finally
winded
convinced you
rhinoceros,
to leave the
and watching
Snidgets.
Harry
If
closely in
anyone
the
can
corners
keep them
of
out
his
of
small,
poacher
sharp
hands,
eyes.
it's the
Ever since
Centaurs.
Harry had come back for the summer
And
holidays,
I wanted to
Uncle
thank
Vernon
you.
had been
When the
treating him like a
poachers
bomb that
ambushed
might go
us,
off at any
it
moment. Because
was
Harry
nice
wasn't a
not
normal
to face
boy.
them alone.
As a matter of fact, he was as not normal as it was
Of
possible
course.
to be.
It's the sort of thing
Harry
friends
Potter
do for
was a
each other,
wizard.
isn't it?
I
A
suppose
wizard
so.
fresh from his
I
first year
am
at
glad
Hogwarts
you
School of
came to
Witchcraft and
Hogwarts.
Wizardry.
It's already been
And
my
if the
best
Dursleys
year.
were unhappy
I
to
wouldn't
see
want
him
to
back
repeat
for
of
the
Haunted
holidays,
Hall, of
it was
course,
nothing
but
to
I
how
did
Harry
enjoy the
felt.
3 broomsticks.
He missed Hogwarts
Had
so
no idea
much,
how
it
lovely
was
it
like
was
having a
there.
constant
Had you
stomach
never
ache.
been to the Three
He missed the
Broomsticks?
castle
I used
with
to
its
spend
secret
most of my time with
passageways and
Highway.
ghosts,
And
his
well,
lessons,
I don't know
though
how Serona
perhaps
feels
not
about
Snape,
hippogriffs
the
popping in
potions
for a
master.
butterbeer. Highwing's
The
the only
poster
one I would
owned
have
by
gone
Al,
with.
eating
Gran, of
banquets in the
course.
Great Hall, sleeping in his 4-poster bed in the Tower dormitory.
Nothing
visiting
wrong
the
with that.
gamekeeper
Highwing's
Hagrid
good
in his
company.
cabin in the
She
grounds
is.
next to the Forbidden
Although
Forest,
I am beginning
and
to see the appeal of
especially
a
Quidditch,
human friend.
the most popular
It
sport
was
in the
nice to
Wizarding
talk
world.
about my parents
6 tall
and Gran with
goalposts,
someone,
4 flying
and
balls, and
share
14
Highwing.
players on broomsticks. All Harry's
I
spellbooks,
don't suppose you've
his
heard
wand,
anything from your
robe,
parents, have you?
cauldron,
I
and
haven't,
top of the
but I'm
range Nimbus
perfectly fine with
2000
that.
broomstick have been locked in a cupboard under the stairs by Uncle Vernon
Does your
the
gran know
instant
that you
Harry had
found the
come home.
snidgets?
I couldn't hold
What
it in
did
any
the
longer.
Dursleys care
I
if Harry
told her
lost his place in the
everything.
house Quidditch
She
team
was
because he
livid
hadn't
that I'd been
practiced all
anywhere
summer?
near the poachers.
What was it to the
But she
Dursleys if
confessed
Harry
that she
went
was
back to
rather
school
envious about the
without
Sniggers.
any of his homework being done? The
It has
Dursleys
all
were
been a
what wizards
pleasure,
called
Poppy.
muggles,
Do
not a
try and
drop of
stay out of
magical
trouble.
blood in their
Don't know
veins.
that I can.
And as far as they were
We've taken
concerned,
on poachers
having a
twice
wizard
now,
in the family was a
successfully.
matter of deepest
I'd
shame.
rather think you've helped me
Uncle
develop
Vernon
a taste for
had
it.
even padlocked
And
Harry's
with
aunt,
centaurs as
Hedwig,
allies,
inside her
I might
cage
actually go
to stop
looking
her
for
carrying
trouble.
messages to anyone in the wizarding world.
You and I
Harry
should
looked
meet
nothing
for a
like the
butter
rest of
date
his
soon.
family. Uncle
Perhaps
Vernon was
Highwing can
large
join
and
us?
necklace with an enormous black moustache. Aunt Petunia was horse-faced and bony. Dudley was blonde, pink and porky. Harry, on the other hand, was small and skinny, with brilliant green eyes and jet black hair that was always untidy. He wore round glasses, and on his forehead was a thin, lightning-shaped scar. It was this scar that made Harry so particularly unusual, even for a wizard. This scar was the only hint of Harry's very mysterious past, of the reason he had been left on a Dursley's doorstep 11 years before. At the age of 1, Harry had somehow survived a curse from the greatest dark sorcerer of all time, Lord Voldemort, whose name most witches and wizards still feared to speak. Harry's parents had died in Voldemort's attack, but Harry had escaped with his lightning scar, and somehow, nobody understood why. Voldemort's powers had been destroyed the instant he had failed to kill Harry, so Harry had been brought up by his dead mother's sister and her husband. He had spent 10 years with the Dursleys, never understanding why he kept making odd things happen without meaning to, believing the Dursley story that he had got his scar in a car crash which had killed his parents. Then, exactly a year ago, Hogwarts had written to Harry, and the whole story had come out. Harry had taken up his place at Wizard School, where he and his scar were famous. But now, the school year was over, and he was back with the Dursleys for the summer, back to being treated like a dog that had rolled in something smelly. The Dursleys hadn't even remembered that today happened to be Harry's 12th birthday. Of course, his hopes hadn't been high. They had never given him a proper present, let alone a cake. But to ignore it completely, at that moment, Uncle Vernon cleared his throat importantly and said, "Now, as we all know, today is a very important day." Harry looked up, hardly daring to believe it. "This could well be the day I make the biggest deal of my career," said Uncle Vernon. Harry went back to his toast. Of course, he thought bitterly. Uncle Vernon was talking about the stupid dinner party. He'd been talking of nothing else for a fortnight. Some rich builder and his wife were coming to dinner, and Uncle Vernon was hoping to get a huge order from him. Uncle Vernon's company made drills. "I think we should run through the schedule one more time," said Uncle Vernon. "We should all be in the position at 8 o'clock. Petunia, you will be—" "In the lounge," said Aunt Petunia promptly, "waiting to welcome them graciously into our home." "Good, good. And Dudley?" "I'll be waiting to open the door."
0 math skills needed. File your Fed and state returns free with TurboTax. Pay $0 to file. Roughly 37% of filers qualify. Simple Form 1040 returns only. Click for eligibility.
Want to keep your hairline where it is? Through Hims.com, you can explore a range of options that work best for you, so you can grow visibly thicker and fuller hair in just 3 to 6 months. Keep it looking strong for years to come with doctor-trusted ingredients like finasteride.
"I'll be waiting to open the door." Dudley put on a foul, simpering smile. "May I take your coats, Mr. and Mrs. Mason?" "They'll love him," cried Aunt Petunia rapturously. "Excellent, Dudley," said Uncle Vernon. Then he rounded on Harry. "And you?" "I'll be in my bedroom, making no noise and pretending I'm not there," said Harry tonelessly. "Exactly," said Uncle Vernon nastily. "I will lead them into the lounge, introduce you, Petunia, and pour them drinks at 8:15. I'll announce dinner," said Aunt Petunia. "And Dudley, you'll say—" "May I take you through to the dining room, Miss Mason?" said Dudley, offering his fat arm to an invisible woman. "My perfect little gentleman," sniffed Aunt Petunia. "And you?" said Uncle Vernon viciously to Harry. "I'll be in my room, making no noise and pretending pretending I'm not there, said Harry dully. Precisely. Now we should aim to get in a few good compliments at dinner. Petunia, any ideas? Vernon tells me you're a wonderful golfer, Mr. Mason. Do tell me where you bought your dress, Miss Mason. Perfect. Dudley, how about... We had to write an essay about our hero at school, Mr. Mason, and I wrote about you. This was too much for both Aunt Petunia and Harry. Aunt Petunia burst into tears and hugged her son, while Harry ducked under the table so they wouldn't see him laughing. And you, boy? Harry fought to keep his face straight as he emerged. I'll be in my room, making no noise and pretending I'm not there, he said. Too right you will, said Uncle Vernon forcefully. The Masons don't know anything about you, and it's going to stay that way. When dinner's over, you take Miss Mason back to the lounge for coffee, Petunia, and I'll bring the subject round to drills. With any luck, I'll have the deal signed and sealed before the news at 10. We'll be shopping for a holiday home in Mallorca this time tomorrow. Harry couldn't feel too excited about this. He didn't think the Dursleys would like him any better in Mallorca than they did in River Drive. Right, I'm off into town to pick up the dinner jackets for Dudley and me. And you, he snarled at Harry, you stay out of your aunt's way while she's cleaning. Harry left through the back door. It was a brilliant sunny day. He crossed the lawn, slumped down on the garden bench, and sang under his breath. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. No cards, no presents.
Are you
And
ready
he would
to
be
finish
spending
Harlow?
the evening pretending not to exist. He gazed miserably into
I'm ready to finish Harlow
He had
once
never
and for
felt
all.
so lonely. More than
What
anything
is your
else at
plan?
Hogwarts,
I received
more
an
than
owl
people
from
playing
Mrs. Bickle.
Quidditch,
She
Harry
wondered
missed his
if we were
best
having
friends.
any luck going after Harlow. Suggested we could gather evidence from a friend near Manor Cape.
But she warned us to stay out of it. Was rather adamant about it.
Precisely.
Harlow knows that
Ron
we saved
Weasley
Archie,
and Hermione
and
Granger.
that we rescued Mr.
They,
Rain.
however, didn't seem to be missing him at all. Neither of
The
them
letter
had
didn't
written
come
to him
from
all
Mrs. Bickle,
summer,
did
even
it?
though Ron
I
had
do
said
not
he was
believe
going to
it
ask
did.
Harry to come and stay.
Harlow intends to ambush
Countless
us.
times
But
Harry
now
had been on the
we
point
have
of
the
unlocking
upper hand.
Hedwig's cage by
We can
magic
prepare.
and sending her
We
to
are
Ron for
stronger than
Hermione with
Harlow,
the letter.
and he knows
But
it.
it wasn't worth the
That's
risk.
why he's resorting to this
Underage
sort of
wizards
trickery.
weren't
We must
allowed
go.
to use magic outside school. Harry hadn't told the Dursleys this. He knew it was only their terror that he might turn them all into dung beetles that stopped them locking him in the cupboard under the stairs with his wand and
Agreed.
broomstick. For the
Let's
first
finish
couple of
this.
weeks back,
Brilliant.
Harry had enjoyed muttering nonsense words under his
Hallow's
breath
reign
and watching
ends
Dudley
today.
tearing out of the room
Perhaps
as
we
fast
ought
as
to
his fat
inform
legs
Officer
could carry
Singer
him.
of our plans.
But the long silence
I
from
already
Ron
sent
and
her an
Hermione
owl to
had
let
made
her
Harry
know
feel
that we
so
were
cut off
following a
from the
lead
magical
given
world
to us
that
by
even
Mrs.
taunting
Bickle.
Dudley
Are
had
you
lost his
concerned she
appeal.
might tell your mother?
And now, Ron and
Indeed
Hermione
she will.
had forgotten
But
his
so be
birthday.
it.
What
I
would
am
he
tired
give
of
now
hiding it
for
from
a
her.
message from Hogwarts?
My mother needs to understand that
any
I will
witch or
not be
wizard.
safe from the
He'd almost
Ashwinders
be glad of
until
a sight of his
everyone
arch
is.
enemy, Draco
I shall pursue
Malfoy,
them
just to
until
be
they
sure
are
it hadn't
finished.
all been a
And I
dream.
think she
Not that
knows
this
that.
whole year at Hogwarts had
As
been
do
fun.
you.
At the very end
Keep
of
an
last
eye
term,
out.
Harry had
Harlow
come
is
face to
likely
face
around
with
here
none
somewhere.
other than Lord
I
Voldemort
sense
himself.
he is close.
Voldemort might
Where
be
is
a
he?
ruin of his former
I do
self,
not know.
but he was still terrifying, still cunning, still determined to regain power. Harry had been up for a second time. Big face, wide, bad eyes,
No more happy.
on the bench, staring absently at the hedge.
Just warming up.
Hearing voice slightly across the lips. I mean, they Dudley wasn't giant blinking back. What? Said Harry, not thinking giant. What were they? Dudley repeated, coming right up to him. Well done, said Harry. Only done days of the week. Days was birthday, said Dudley. Cards. Wait, then you'll let your mum just looking down his fat bottom. Why are you staring at me?
When was it shot? Great vision over his
That's fine. Why are you staring at that hedge? He asked suspiciously. Be the best spell. I looked at his fat head. can't. Dad told you not to do magic. He said he'll chuck you out of the house. You haven't got anywhere else to go. You haven't got any friends to take you. Jiggery pokery, said
Little
Harry in
mess
a
I
fierce
own,
voice.
ain't it?
Hocus
And her
pocus, squiggly
excruciatingly
wiggly.
loyal
Mom!
companion.
Howled Dudley, tripping over his feet as he dashed back
You
towards the
two have
house.
done quite a
Mom,
bit of
he's doing
damage
you
to
know
my
what?
business interests.
Harry paid dearly for this moment of fun.
But
As neither Dudley
I must
nor the
gradually
hedge
give
was
you
in
some
any way
credit.
hurt.
What
Aunt
was
Petunia
once a
knew
mere
Dad really done
annoyance has
magic,
become
but he still had to
remarkably
duck as she aimed a
problematic.
heavy blow at his head with a soapy
Fortunately, I
frying pan.
pride myself
Then she
on
gave
my
him work to do, with the
problem-solving
promise
skills.
he wouldn't eat again until he'd finished. While Dudley lolled around, watching and eating, watched the car, was the lawn. The sun blazed overhead, burning the back of his neck. Harry knew he shouldn't have risked Dudley's fate, but Dudley had said the very thing Harry had been thinking himself. Maybe he didn't have any friends at Hogwarts. Wish they could see famous Harry Potter now, he thought savagely, as he spread manure on the flower beds, his back aching, sweat running down his face. It was 7:30 in the evening, when at last, exhausted, he heard Aunt Petunia calling him. Get in here and walk on the newspaper. Harry moved blandly into the shade of the kitchen. On top of the fridge stood tonight's pudding, a huge mound of whipped cream and sugared violets. A joint of roast pork was sizzling in the oven. Eat quickly, the Masons will be here soon, snapped Aunt Petunia, pointing to 2 slices of bread and a lump of cheese on the kitchen table. She was already wearing a salmon-pink cocktail dress. Harry washed his hands and bolted down his pitiful supper. The moment he had finished, Aunt Petunia whisked away his plate. Upstairs, hurry! As he passed the door to the living room, Harry caught a glimpse of Uncle Vernon and Dudley in bow ties and dinner jackets. He'd only just reached the upstairs landing when the doorbell rang, and Uncle Vernon's furious face appeared at the foot of the stairs. Remember, boy, one
Yes, Mother.
sound.
I feel
Harry
fine,
crossed his
and it will
bedroom
do
on
me good to see
tiptoe,
my friend.
slipped inside, closed
Very
the door,
well.
and turned to
But
collapse
do
on
not
his bed.
overdo it.
The trouble
outside.
was,
I
there was
know,
already
Mother.
somebody sitting on it. Chapter 2. Dobby's Warning. Harry managed not to shout out, but it was a close thing. The little creature on the bed had large, bat-like ears and bulging green eyes
It
the
is
size
good
of
to
tennis
see you,
balls.
my friend.
Harry knew instantly that this was what
I'm
had
glad to
been
see you're
watching
doing
him
so well.
out of the
I am
garden
doing
hedge
better
that
than
morning.
it appears.
As they
I
stared
am
at
only
each other,
here because my
Harry
mother
heard
insisted,
Dudley's voice from
just
the
to be
hall.
safe.
May I take
I
your
was
coat,
relieved when she
Mr. and
told
Mrs.
me that
Mason?
you were all right.
The creature slipped off the bed and bowed so low that the end of its long, thin nose
What on
touched the
earth
carpet.
possessed you to
Harry
do something
noticed
like that?
that it was
I
wearing
don't
what looked
know,
like
but
an old pillowcase
what other
with
choice
ribs
did I
for
have?
arm and leg
You were in
holes.
danger.
I'm sorry,
Hello?
Matty. It's
Said
my
Harry
fault you got
nervously.
hurt.
What?
Harry Potter,
No.
said the creature
Do not
in a
blame
high-pitched
yourself for
voice
this.
Harry was sure
The moment
would
that I
carry
saw
down
Harlow
the
aim
stairs.
his wand at you, well,
So long has Dobby wanted to meet you, sir. Such an honour it
You
is.
did what came naturally.
But
I suppose
thank
it
you,
was
said Harry,
instinct.
edging
Yes.
along the wall and
I could
sinking
not
into the
simply
desk
stand
chair
there and let
next
you
to
get
Hedwig,
hurt.
who was
Then I
asleep in
shouldn't
her
feel
large
guilty.
cage.
Of course not.
He wanted to ask,
There was nothing
"What
that
are you?"
you...
Before
Oh.
it would sound too rude.
Oh my...
So instead he said, "Who
I
are you?"
cannot believe that
Dobby,
it took
sir.
me this long
Just
to
Dobby.
see it.
Dobby the
He
house
made a
elf,
choice
said the creature.
based on instinct. My
Really?
father,
Said Harry.
you, my friend,
I
are
don't
no
want
more
to
to
sound
blame for
rude
my
or anything,
injuries today
but this isn't a
than
great
I
time
am
for
to
me to have
blame
a
for my
house elf in
father's
my bedroom.
sacrifice years ago.
Aunt
From
Petunia's
what I know
high,
of him,
false
it
laugh
seems there's a
sounded
lot
from
of
the
your
living
father
room.
in you.
That's
The
very
elf
kind
hung
of you
his
to
head.
say.
Not
I hope
that
that
I'm
you
not
are
pleased
right.
to meet you, said
This
Harry
has all
quickly.
been a bit
But
much, hasn't
is there
it?
any particular reason
Taking
you're
down
here?
Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's
Oh
lot.
yes, sir, said
But
Dobby
we have done
earnestly.
it.
Dobby has
Rookwood
come to
is
tell
dead.
you,
Harlow is on
sir,
his way to
it is
Azkaban,
difficult,
and the
sir.
rest of them are on the
Dobby
run.
wonders where to
A
begin.
few of the dregs will still be
Sit
about,
down, said Harry
fighting for their
politely,
lost
pointing at the
cause.
bed.
But
To his
Rookwood's
horror,
enterprise
the elf
has
burst into
fallen
tears.
apart.
Everything
Very
is safe
killed
now
Rookwood.
because of us. Because of you.
Sit
Hollow's
down.
in
Thank
jail.
you, but we
Never,
make a formidable
never,
team.
ever.
You,
Harry
my
thought
fellow
he heard the
traveler,
voices
have
downstairs falter.
enriched my time
I'm sorry,
at
he
Hogwarts
whispered.
beyond
I didn't
anything
mean
I
to
could have
offend you or anything.
imagined. Thank
Offend
you.
Dobby?
I
Joked the
believe
elf.
your friendship to
Dobby
be
had
one
never
of the
been
most
asked to sit down by a
important in my
wizard,
life.
like an equal. Harry tried to
Thank
say
you for coming to visit me.
and look
It
comforting
is
at the
always
same
good to
time.
see you.
Ushered Dobby back onto the bed where he sat hiccuping, looking like a large and very ugly doll. At last he managed to control himself, and sat with his great eyes fixed on Harry in an expression of watery adoration. You can't have met many decent wizards, said Harry, trying to cheer him up. Dobby shook his head. Then, without warning, he leapt up and started banging his head ferociously on the window, shouting, "Bad Dobby! Bad Dobby!" "No, what are you doing?" Harry hissed, springing up and pulling Dobby back onto the bed. Hedwig had woken up with a particularly loud screech and was beating her wings widely against the bars of her cage. "Dobby had to punish himself, sir," said the elf, who had gone slightly cross-eyed. "Dobby almost spoke ill of his family, sir." "Your family?" "The wizard family Dobby serves, sir. Dobby is a house elf, bound to serve one house and one family forever." "Do they know you're here?" asked Harry curiously. Dobby shuddered. "Oh no, sir, no. Dobby will have to punish himself most grievously for coming to see you, sir. Dobby will have to shut his ears in the oven door for this, if they ever knew, sir." "But won't they notice if you shut your ears in the oven door?" "Dobby doubts it, sir. Dobby is always having to punish himself for something, sir. They let Dobby get on with it, sir. Sometimes they remind me to do extra punishments." "But why don't you just leave? Escape? A house elf must be set free, sir, and a family will never set Dobby free. Dobby will serve the family until he dies, sir." Harry stared. "And I thought I was hard done by staying here for another 4 weeks," he said. "This makes the Dursleys sound almost human. Can't anybody help you? Can't I?" Almost at once, Harry wished he hadn't spoken. Dobby dissolved again into wails of gratitude. "Please," Harry whispered frantically, "please be quiet. If the Dursleys hear anything, if they know you're here, Harry Potter asked if he can help Dobby. Dobby has heard of your greatness, sir, but of your goodness, Dobby never knew." Harry, who was feeling distinctly hot in the face, said, "Whatever you've heard about my greatness is a load of rubbish. I'm not even top of my year at Hogwarts. That's Hermione. She—" But he stopped quickly, because thinking about Hermione was painful. "Harry Potter is humble and modest," said Dobby reverently, his orb-like eyes aglow. "Harry Potter speaks not of his triumph over he who must not be named." "Voldemort," said Harry. Dobby clapped his hands over his bat ears and moaned. "Ah, speak not the name, sir, speak not the name." "Sorry," said Harry quickly. "I know lots of people don't like it. My friend Ron—" He stopped again. Thinking about Ron was painful too. Dobby leaned towards
Victor
Harry,
Rookwood is dead.
his eyes wide as headlamps.
He confronted me as I
Dobby
left
heard
Ollivanders
tell,
with the Keeper's wand.
he said hoarsely,
I had to defend myself.
Godric's heart, are you all right? I know you're well able to defend yourself. I've seen it often enough. But Rookwood himself...
He destroyed so many lives and he wouldn't have stopped. I'm glad I was able to put an end to him.
You're right. He wouldn't have stopped. You did what you had to do. With Harlow in custody and Rookwood gone, the wizarding community owes you a great debt.
Thank you for saying so, Professor. I'm ready for what's next.
All right, then. The Keepers have been waiting.
You have completed all of our trials, and you have done so under circumstances even I did not foresee. You understand now why all of this was necessary. The portkey, the vault, the locket, the book, the trials. To ensure that one with the ability you and I share would make the same choice that San, Neve, Charles, and I did.
Now that you have witnessed my memory, you understand all that is at stake. Not everyone is what they seem.
As you know, light does not exist without shadow, nor shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Even the most well-meaning and competent amongst us cannot possibly know the consequences of manipulating what should be beyond our reach.
What lies in the repository must never be released. Resist the temptation to destroy or control it. The magic that you have so carefully honed must now be used only to protect the secret we keep. You have the wand. You will know when to wield it. We leave our legacy in your hands.
Astonishing.
That must be the way to the repository.
We can only hope that we're not...
I should hope that the enchantments protecting the castle would protect against an incursion from below.
I fear they may not. Although, if they don't now, I can assure you they will in the future.
Were you able to reach Professor Weasley?
I was. Hopefully she and the others will arrive soon. They know where to find the door through which we entered. And the goblins.
My friend is here.
Let's go. If his loyalists are here, he cannot be far behind.
You and I have faced worse, Professor.
We must be getting closer.
Renbrook, we'll be late.
Looking for this risk there. Stop avoiding me.
I need.
Coming back this way. I won't rest. Do you think this is funny?
Oh shit.
We need to press on. Ranrock must be here somewhere.
This drill stands between us and him. We need to move it.
I shall handle it. One moment. Let's go.
No.
Goblins will finally... What was that? Yes,
A dead end. Now what?
Professor, that wall, that's the way forward.
Very perceptive, my young friend. It worked. Let's go. Lumos! Ranrock must be getting closer to finding the repository.
I fear you're right, Professor. There's nothing we can do but keep searching.
Lumos!
Lumos.
Lumos! Listen, more goblins up ahead.
Up for a minute.
What?
It's the students.
That was about to freak you out.
Rather unwise coming back this way. Let me down! Give us
I get through all my enemies at once.
We're getting closer, Professor. That way.
The goblins had somehow evaded the castle's defensive charms.
Steer them this way! We shall make quick work of them!
They got this. Time to move. We're in the thick of it now.
We'll show these beasts who's in charge. Can do better, Professor Hackett.
Thank you, Professor.
How nice of you to stop by. How nice of you to stop by.
More Ranrock's damn loyalists.
Look out! Another troll! This one's worse than the last two.
Stop him!
Here. I should have saved it.
We couldn't be happier to see you, Professor Sharp.
I'll make it back from me for a moment.
Let's get this over with.
I get started for that. Oh shit.
Kill spells long.
platforming. Show these filthy something fun. Here we are. I just stood there. I could have raised like that. Yeah. The fans are getting his ass. What the fuck's the him? I don't know why I hit that. Give it a second to catch our breath. Fucking is the only one. There've been a multiple we got food shit.
We made it.
I'm relieved we got here before Ranrock.
I can't believe this is it. The repository has been under the castle for hundreds of years.
Think of all the pain that created it. This is what Miriam, George, your friend Lodgok, and countless others died for. Miriam believed this forgotten magic could be used for such good. But she did not know the risks. She did not see what the Keepers have shown you. What Isadora showed you. You are now the keeper of whatever power it holds. What do you intend to do with it?
I have decided to open the repository. Its power cannot lie dormant for centuries more.
After everything you've seen, what about Isadora's fate?
Isadora knew she had a remarkable power to help people. I intend to use my ability to finish her work. Build upon it.
But this could go wrong in so many ways. You, of all wizard kind, are wholly aware of the potential cost.
I also know the promise, Professor. With all I have learned, I can avoid making the same mistakes Isadora did. I can learn to wield this magic for good.
The arrogance of wizard kind. Goblins built this repository. It belongs to us.
Enough, Ranrock. It was never yours.
I've been wanting to play with this.
Miriam's wand.
If she'd simply handed over the container, all of this could have been avoided. Foolish, self-important witch. Seems you're two of a kind. She didn't know when to give up either.
It's feeding off the power from the repository.
Your beautiful magic is no match for mine, child!
Spells are having more effect on the dragon. Potato! Stupid one. Accio, those traces of magic are somehow protecting the dragon. That's the trick. I have you now, Ranrock.
I don't even think I'm hurting it.
You protected yourself again. Not for long.
Oh, I can start shooting at it now. Okay. Oh. That's not good. Let's see what's trying to snag at it. Didn't even leave a fucking scratch. Damn.
Harry Potter met the...
I didn't do shit either. This ain't doing jack diddle. I don't know what the fuck I was doing. Oh, I got you, bitch. Wow. They just now got down to the first piece.
There seems to be some fight in you, old girl. No matter. I shall rid you of it. Come and say your creature.
You can't stop me. Accio. Two sources of power.
Hello.
Don't like that very much, do you?
Fuck. I'm dead. Yep. Yep, I'm dead. This is hard. We can have a long fucking way to go and we're already at a fucking human potion. Throw that back at it. I didn't do shit. It's suddenly irritating. And slowly but fucking surely pissing it off. Damn it. Going back. How about that? Because that's a long fucking list of fucking things to dodge. Oh, damn it.
You can't stop me.
No, it doesn't make us go all the way fucking back to the beginning.
Accio, potato. Two sources of power.
Bullshit. Fuck. Oh damn, I'm blind. Son of a bitch! What are you fucking doing? I'm dead. I'm fucking dead. I'll let that one kill me. Guys, this is bullshit. I basically lost a lot of my goddamn health just that one fucking thing. Kept trying to hit it.
You can't stop me. Two sources of power. Ha! Don't like that very much, do you?
You can see now. God damn. Every time I go to fucking do it. I guess we're flying out. I've not been able to hit it. God damn it, I don't know why I just stood there. Well, they're even kind of fair. There we go, finally. Going back. Doing back girl. Doing back shots for the back girl. Yeah, we hold back girl. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Oh, I'm standing in fire. Holy. Fuck you and your...
Keep up this charade. You can't run forever, Ranrock. There's nowhere to hide you now.
I might ensure that your death is swift.
God, no. That's bullshit.
Not so powerful now, are you, Ranrock?
No, fuck. That's not fair. Not fair. Throw it back, girl. Shit, oh shit. Oh shit. Shit. Throw it back. Throw it back.
Confringo!
Get back, get back, get back. Ooh. Oh, but it is.
I know you're feeling it now, Radrock. This ends here, Radrock.
You think you can stop me?
Accio.
Oh, shit. Shit. Oh, that's not fair.
I will defeat you. In Lockrock's memory.
You'll never wrest this power from me!
This is bullshit. He has me pinned up against the fucking wall.
Places. I'm on it now.
The fuck?
This cannot be happening. You will die.
I know you're feeling it now, Radrock. This ends here, Radrock.
You think you can stop me?
Confringo. Let me go. I will defeat you. In Lockrock's memory.
You'll never wrest this power from me!
Is this game trying to make up for its bullshit? I'll take it. Get the fuck away from it. Goddamn, my character's so goddamn stupid. The character was just standing there letting that thing beat on its ass. Not this far enough.
This is for Professor Fig.
I'm dead. I'm talking, and I'm dead. We killed each other. That's so fair. I know what to avoid it. That's bullshit.
I know you're feeling it now, Ragnarok. This
I bait you.
ends here, Ragnarok.
You think you can stop me?
God damn it. Fuck.
I will defeat you in Lockrock's memory.
God damn it. God damn it. That is unfair. I'm dead. Row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 up and up the stream. I can survive one more hit and then I'm dead. Oh shit. I'm dead.
This is for Professor Fig.
God damn, she didn't come for that goddamn wing!
This cannot be happening. You will.
Keep getting hit by that goddamn wing.
Now, Ragnarok. This ends here, Ragnarok.
You think you can stop me?
Say. Maybe I'm about to get hit.
I will defeat you in Lockrock's memory.
You'll never wreck this town with me.
This is for Professor Fig.
Throw that shit back at you. That is bullshit. That was bullshit.
This cannot be happening. You will die.
I know you're feeling it now, Ranrock. This ends here, Ranrock.
You think you can stop me?
That's insane. How the fuck we both get to that?
I will defeat you.
Alright.
In Locklock's memory.
Throw it back at you. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of that too. Really point blank range. That move always gets me. What? That is bullshit. Kill me. Go ahead. This is hard.
I know you're feeling it now, Ranrock. This ends here, Ranrock.
You think you can stop me?
This is bullshit. I'm dead.
I will defeat you. In Locklock's memory.
We'll never let this happen.
Oh, shit, back in. So another goddamn thing. God damn it, I gotta press both buttons. But no. There's gotta be potions somewhere. I've seen there was one. There we go.
This is for Professor Fig.
We'll move the goddamn mouth. Thank you. Oh shit, boy. I got him rock at him. Throw my shit back. Go back. Throw it back in. Oh, fuck. You have got to be fucking kidding me. Oh, shit. I think that'd be the end.
Professor Eleazar Fig. I dare say he was a beloved professor to many of you, certainly a long-standing colleague to his peers. A famed adventurer and seeker of knowledge, he built a reputation charging into the unknown, brazenly disregarding both discretion and safety, providing perhaps a rather unfortunate lesson for us all. His devotion to adventure was rivaled only by his dedication to Hogwarts. And of course, to his wife, Midi, whom we lost much too soon as well. Yeah.
Professor Fig represented the best of all of us. He could be deviously clever, possessed a brilliantly inquisitive mind, and was the most loyal of friends. But perhaps it was his remarkable courage, for which we will all be forever indebted to him. If not for Professor Fig, well, I can say with confidence that if not for him, many of us, let alone Hogwarts, would not be here today. Those that knew him best will agree that we must now honor him as only Hogwarts can, by wisely, resourcefully, justly, and bravely facing all that lies ahead.
To Professor Fig!
Can't believe we lost Fig. I didn't know him as well as you did, but I know he was a good man. Glad Weasley spoke for him. She honored him well. Fig will be well remembered. I wish the same could have been done for my uncle. I wonder if there's a chance Anne would meet me.
Sebastian, I can't imagine what you and Anne are going through. Perhaps you'll hear from her soon.
I hope so. I'll let you know.
Sebastian, there's something you should know. It's to do with Victor Rookwood.
I heard a rumor that he confronted you outside of Ollivander's. Sounds as if he faced quite a fight.
The rumors are true, and I did. But it's not that. Just before Rookwood attacked, he uttered something familiar. The same words Anne heard before she was cursed. Children should be seen and not heard.
Wait. What are you saying?
It wasn't one of Ranrock's loyalists who cursed Anne. It was Rookwood. It was Rookwood all along.
This can't be. It was the Loyalists. It's always been them. The night Anne was cursed, all she saw were goblins.
Once Rookwood allied with Ranrock, Isadora's estate became of interest to them both. That's why Rookwood was there the night Anne was cursed. He was working with Ranrock. When he saw your sister, well, he didn't want anyone to know.
So he cursed her. And she's never been the same. So cruel. Rookwood deserved what he got. Thank you for telling me. It wasn't a goblin. I suppose I owe you an apology. All this time I thought goblins were the enemy. But it was never that simple. Ominous said he's spoken with Anne. I wonder if she'll see me. I'll find out and send word when I know more.
There's a team.